pre-prep boys, the future superstars of Parkside School cricket. Welcome to week 2 of Cricket with Mr. Handel. I really hope you enjoyed last week's session when we worked on our batting. This week we're going to be looking at bowling. Now mums and dads, we're doing this video a little bit differently this week. This video is for all pre-prep students. In this video we're doing 6 different bowling drills. For the reception boys and year 1 boys, you might want to do drills 1, 2 and 3. The year 2s, you might want to do drills 4, 5 and 6. The drills get a little bit more advanced as we go. If your son is doing really well at 1, 2, 3, he might want to do all 6 drills. Alright, if you feel like you're a really experienced cricketer, you might want to do the more advanced drills. Hopefully so I can hit all of our experience levels. At the end, we've got our weekly challenge, so make sure you don't miss the weekly challenge. I hope you guys have fun doing this. Let's get cracking. So for today's warm-up, we're going to be getting our feet going and also looking at catching. I've got 4 markers around me. Each one is a different colour. Mums and dads, we're going to need you here to be feeding catches. So I'm going to start in the middle. My mum or my dad is going to shout out a colour. So if my mum or dad shouted yellow, it's my job to run to yellow. Mum, dad's going to give me a catch. I'm going to catch it, throw the ball back, run back into the middle. Mum, dad's going to shout out another colour, white. So I'm going to run to the white cone, take a catch, throw it back, run into the middle. Blue, run here, take a catch, throw it back. Mums, dads, make this as easy or as difficult as you want, okay? Speed up, slow down, make the catches harder, make the catches more easy, okay? Have fun with this, guys. Do this for about 3-4 minutes, get those feet going, get yourself nice and warm. Enjoy. Those of you who have been doing cricket in the winter with me will know the big difference between a throw when we're using a bent arm and a bowl when we're using a straight arm. It's really important that we get this arm nice and straight as we bowl. So mums and dads, that is one of the big things we're looking out for to correct. We want to make sure we're keeping our bowling arm straight when we release the ball. Drill number 1. I always like to use something red to mark where our right foot should be and something yellow to mark where our left foot should be, okay? So this is for a right-handed bowler. If your son is left-handed, you're just going to reverse everything around. You're going to start off in a base position. So I've got my red cones here, so I'm going to put my right foot between the red cones, parallel with the stumps, okay? So my right foot should be at 90 degrees facing this way, and my left foot should be between the yellow cones. My left foot should be pointing towards my target. In this case, guys, your target is going to be your mum or your dad. We are now, very simply, we are going to point with our front arm towards our target, and we're going to extend our right arm back. So we're almost, boys, like a seesaw, okay? We're like a seesaw. The aim of this drill is I'm going to be looking at my target, and I'm going to try and keep both arms straight, and I'm going to try and bowl the ball to my target. Let's see how many in a row you can bowl and your mum or dad can catch. Maybe we'll have a competition to see which mum and dad can take the most catches in this session. Guys, drill number 2. We're still going to be bowling from our base position, but this time we're going to give you 3 stages that your upper body needs to get in before you release the ball. Okay, so mums, dads, we need you to be calling 1, 2 and 3. Position 1, we're going to imagine that this ball is an apple. Okay, so as we say 1, we're going to lift our front arm nice and high, and we're going to have a little munch on our apple. Nom, 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 nom. Okay, so this is position 1. Both arms up, eat our apple. Number 2, we are going to get into our seesaw position with our left arm pointing nice and straight towards our target, our right arm nice and straight pointing backwards. All right, and from here, the next number 3 is our delivery keeping our arm nice and straight. Mums and dads, a common mistake to watch out for. We don't want the ball coming round here, okay? We want the ball to stay nice and straight. You should see the ball outside the right shoulder. We don't want the ball going behind the right shoulder. 1, arms up, eat the apple. 2, seesaw. 3, bowl with a nice straight arm. 1, 2, 3. If you want to, rather than doing 1, 2, 3, apple, seesaw, bowl. And again, see how many catches your mum or dad can take. Enjoy. Okay, boys, I hope you're having fun so far, and I hope you're really working hard, really concentrating on keeping that arm nice and straight. Now on to drill number 3. Now this is a little bit of a tricky one, so this is going to require you guys to use your brains and really, really concentrate. So now, we're not just looking at our upper body, we're also going to look at what our feet need to do in our action, okay? So, again, we're going to use our shouts, 1, 2, 3. Mums and dads, we're going to start with our weak foot just behind a line of cones. So you guys can use markers, even like some sticks, anything, just for the boys to be able to step over. So I'm right-handed, so I've got my left foot leading just behind these red cones. Number 1 is the same. It's still, we're eating the apple. But as our arms are going up, boys, we are stepping with our right foot, okay? So, number 1, lift our arms and step, okay? Position number 2, we're getting into our seesaw position again, but this time, as we're seesawing with our arms, we're stepping forward with our left foot, okay? So from here, 2, we step and we seesaw, and 3, we are bowling, okay? So I'll show you that again. So we start with our weak foot behind the first line of cones. 1, arms up, eat the apple, foot goes over the first hurdle. 2, left foot forward and seesaw. 3, we bowl, remembering to keep that arm nice and straight. 1, 2, 3. Mums and dads, don't be afraid to really, really break this down, okay? You can even practice just number 1. Maybe practice that 5 or 6 times. Then get them into number 1 position, get them to start from here and practice number 2. 2, 2, and then practice bowling. If you guys can combine that all together, you are doing amazingly, amazingly well, and you deserve a big pat on the back, okay? So, especially years 1 and reception, this is going to be a challenge for you guys. Really work hard, really concentrate. If you can do it, I'll be well impressed. Right guys, on to drill number 4. We are now practicing jumping into our bowling action, okay? So, we are again going to start with our weak foot behind this first line of cones, all right? And now, rather than stepping, we are going to have a little jump into our action, okay? And we're going to try now and do this as one continuous movement, okay? So we're not having our 1, 2, 3s anymore. We are going to try to do this as a continual movement. If you're still struggling with drill 3, possibly it's best to stick with that. Keep practicing before moving on to this, okay? So, what this should be like, we're still thinking about jumping, eating the apple, seesaw, bowl, but we're trying to merge it all into one movement. So, I'm going to start again with my weak foot behind the cones, jump, arms up, seesaw, bowl, okay? I'll show you that one more time. Weak foot forward, jump, hands up, seesaw, bowl. That's drill number 4. It's starting to get a little bit more challenging. Good luck, see how you get on. Mums and dads, I hope you're taking some seriously good catches as well. Moving on to drill number 5. So, we've bowled from base so far. We've now started bowling with a little jump into our action and bowling nice and smoothly. We are now going to include a run-up. Okay, now, the most important thing when we include a run-up is to make sure the boys are still jumping off their weak foot. What we don't want to see is people hopping and jumping off their right foot and landing on their right foot. It always should go left, right, left, right, left. Okay, so for this drill, we're only going to take a few paces. We're just going to practice running up, taking off with our left foot and bowling, making sure we're keeping our arm nice and straight. So again, we're not having a long run up, just a few paces, making sure the boys are taking off their correct foot and keeping that arm straight. Sometimes it helps to put another little disc here so they know where to take off from, okay? Mums and dads, you might want to move back a little bit now because this is how we're going to generate more pace in our bowling action. Okay, boys, enjoy. Okay, right guys, if you've made it this far and you're practicing drill number 6, you're doing really well, and well done for all your hard work. I'm well impressed. So now we're going to include the run up, but also look at our follow through. Our follow through is so important as we're bowling, okay? So the idea here is we're going to have a little run up, we're going to bowl, and mums and dads, I've put down a target, a couple of cones about 6 yards down the crease, and what I want is I want the boys to bowl and then be following through between the targets, okay? So it should look something like this. So again, not too long a run up, nice run up, jump, bowl, and follow through between the cones. Notice that my right shoulder finishes going towards the target after I've bowled. That's a really good thing. We want to try and get our right shoulder finishing, going towards the target. So a few paces, jump, bowl, follow through. Have a go on that. If you can do this really well, you're bowling like a pro. Come on. Okay guys, really well done. That's been quite a technical session, so well done for all your concentration and hard work. But the sooner we can get you guys bowling with a really proper, correct action, the better, all right? And the better your bowling is going to become, and the faster you're going to improve and be bowling really fast. Okay, so on to this week's challenge. As you can see, I've got a set of stumps down there. If you guys don't have stumps at home, you can use a box or another target. I've put 2 red cones just outside the stumps and then 2 yellow cones a little bit further away from the stumps, okay? We are going to be getting points here. If you hit the stumps, you are going to get 20 points. If you bowl the ball between the red cones, you're going to get 15 points. You bowl the ball between the yellow cones, you're going to get 10 points. You guys can have 6 attempts. See how many points you guys can rack up in 6 goes, all right? And then try that as many times as you want. See who can get the highest score. Challenge your mums, challenge your dads, your brothers and sisters. See who can be the most accurate bowler in the family. You can do this with a full run up and a full follow through, or you can do this starting from your very base position, all right? Whatever you're comfortable with, you go for that. Okay, right, I'm gonna go from a short run up with a follow through. Come on, Mr. Handel. Right, jump, oh, 15 points. And again, jump, bowl. Oh, it's gone straight over the stumps. I'll give myself 15 for that. And again, jump. Oh, 15 points. Right, okay, 45 is the score to beat. Good luck, guys. I hope you enjoyed the session. We'll see you next week.